Well, it's the 1st of September. The 1st of September has come already, and this morning it felt like it was only around 55 degrees, but I'm out here shooting the bow right now, and I thought I'd just tell you guys to welcome to the 2017 Kidwell Outdoors season. And we got a lot of good stuff heading your way and a long video coming up, so you guys stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy. So what an eventful year we had here in 2017 for this past deer season. Now that it being 2018, I want to talk a little bit about the last year's season. And I tell you, my whole family was very, very, very successful. For one of the most successful seasons that we've had in a long, long time. And it wasn't just about, big bucks and focusing on that. It was about, shooting mature deer. And that's exactly what we did here in the last year. I shot a nice 10-pointer. My uncle, Kenny, had an eventful year, man. I tell you, he had an awesome year. He shot two nice bucks, two mature bucks, a 12-pointer and a 10-pointer. And a matter of fact, the 10-pointer I passed up at 10 yards. I'd called that deer in. I think it was a couple days before my uncle had shot that deer. But I wanted to pass that deer up because I wanted to respect the land that I was hunting on, so I didn't even worry about shooting that deer. It was very, very tempting, but I didn't do it. And then my Uncle Chris, also a longtime deer hunter, he shot a lot of deer over the years, and a lot of nice deer, just like my Uncle Kenny has. And he shot a really, really nice mature 8-point, and that deer was probably around 3.5 to 4.5 years old. And then my brother and my dad both shot very, very mature does. Big, fat, mature does, probably, I'd say, in the 3-year-old to 5-year-old mark. So, all of us together, we've all been very, very successful this year. And to get started off, we're going to head right over and watch some of the clips that I had from my past 10-point that I'd shot earlier in the 2017 season. So let's take a look at that real quick. Around 2:15 right now. And on the way out here, I spooked up a little. I kicked up a buck and a doe. That buck looked, I'd say around 3.5 years old. The rack wasn't huge, but it's just kind of hard to tell if he was a shooter or not. It was hard to tell his age. Real big doe I kicked up too. Real nice, but the way this landscaping is it comes from the north and wraps around, makes a big U shape like this, and heads back to the southwest. There's a little bitty island behind me too, and the bad part is the wind swirls. The wind swirls around here, so I really, really hope I don't get winded. But it depends on if we see anything tonight. Hopefully we see something. Hopefully we get the job done. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right. Yes. Yes. I just shot the biggest buck of my life. You guys want to know something? I don't even know where to start. I didn't get the hunt on film, okay? I didn't get the hunt on film. But you guys could hear the shot. You could hear everything that happened. I know I didn't get the hunt on film. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I just shot the biggest buck of my life. Yeah. Yes, guys. I want to jump out of the tree right now. I want to jump out of the tree. Oh my God. You guys should have seen the blood that came out of that deer. And the thing was, I thought that buck was going to come right in front of me. Right in front of me. And you guys seen the green path. That's what they always do. They always do that. They always come right through here. And last year, I hate to say it, but I wounded a buck right here. And I've never ever seen him come through here. And I just shot the biggest buck of my life. Yes! Camera high five. If you had a hand, I'd be high fiving right now, but I'm not. Oh my gosh. Guys, when on my way out here, I bumped a doe on a buck, and I guarantee you it was that buck, that same buck that I bumped. I knew this was going to be a good spot. I knew it. I knew it from the moment I stepped out here. I knew it. Well, as you can see, we done it again here in Illinois, man. But man, this is something to remember right here. It's a nice 10-pointer. He's got kind of this little tumor right down here, but man, it's just crazy how it happened. I mean, I bumped this deer coming into the woods about an hour before I seen him again, him and a doe, and I thought for sure I wasn't going to see anything the rest of the night, but when he come in to the But when he come in, he was following that doe, and I thought he was going to come right in front of the tree, and he didn't. He took a different route and gave me about an 8-yard shot. But man, I'm just so happy. I'm happy my dad could be with me.
Yeah.
This is awesome, man. 2:30 in the afternoon. That's why it pays to sit all day, and it pays to get out early enough. So
Austin called me on the phone, what, an hour ago?
yeah.
He said, Dad, I bumped one up. I helped Bob throw some hay off the racks. I screwed up. Well, paid off. Paid off. It's a good thing you helped Bob with the hay.
Yep. But man, I tell you, I couldn't be happier with this deer. I mean, I don't know. I didn't shoot anything last year in this particular spot. As a matter of fact, the same stand, I shot an 8-pointer and I couldn't find him. So, you know, I'm just really happy with this kill. Really happy. He's probably around a 3.5-year-old deer, maybe a little older, but it's awesome. It is awesome. I didn't get the hunt on film, but I got the deer before he was coming in, so but we're gonna get this thing gutted out and get him out of here and see if we can't get John or Dad to kill, my dad or Johnny to kill something here within this next week. Gun season's next Friday, so all we need to do now is get some pictures and get him out of here.
Get this guy out of here.
So,
good time of the day.
yep. Now this next video is a video of this buck that I had filmed. And this buck that I had filmed, I had actually, he was following a doe, and I had seen him earlier that morning. I watched this deer for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and he brought this doe all the way to the tree. All the way to the base of the tree. And it's unbelievable what you guys are going to hear. I mean, if you're a deer hunter and you've heard a deer grunt, you know, this is kind of normal to you, but, and even even if you are a deer hunter, this is still going to be crazy, because this deer had grunted long grunts, and I just want to show you guys this video. Is very, very interesting. So let's take a look at that. Now be sure to have your volume turned almost all the way up on your computer or your TV or whatever you're watching it on, so you can hear this buck grunting. Now, I had forgotten to mention it earlier in the past video of me talking before, but my grandpa Kidwell, he has been hunting for many years, I think he's pretty sure he's 76 or 77 now, and he's still out hunting, and that's great. I love seeing Grandpa hunt, and I love seeing him kill deer. And this past season, I decided to take one day off, sacrifice a day off for gun season, and I was going to film Grandpa. I was going to film him, and I'm trying to get him shooting a deer on camera. And unfortunately, it didn't happen, but that's totally okay. It almost happened, but it didn't happen. But that's totally fine, because Grandpa finally redeemed himself the next morning. Shot a nice doe. But he had a small 8-point come in, and unfortunately he missed him, shot a couple times, but I do have that on clip, so that's something that we're going to look at, we're going to take a look at right now.
Where's that one at?
There he is. Step around that tree. Shoot him. Shoot him again. He's standing there. He's standing there. Grandpa, he's standing right there. Shoot him again. There he is. Now, following Grandpa's buck that he had missed, now we're going to take a look at some pictures, and these pictures are from this year and all the kills that my uncles and my dad and my brother and my grandpa and myself. These are the pictures of all the deer that we've killed this year. So let's take a look at those real quick. I tell you what, guys, like I said in the beginning of this season wrap-up video, this has been an eventful season, and it's gonna be one to remember. And we were so successful this year. And I tell you what, after me killing that 10-point and my uncle killing both my uncles killing those nice deer, really nice deer, mature deer, and my dad and my brother being successful here on the property that I am now, it really inspires you to just keep on going and to keep on trucking. And you know, no matter how bad it gets when you're hunting, you know, no matter if you wound a buck, you wound a doe, you know, bad things are going to happen. But when seasons happen like this, and you look back on them and you're like, man, that season was a great season, it drives you, and drives you. And as deer hunters, that's how we are. And it drives us to keep on hunting and to keep on creating memories and making memories. And this is why I do what I do. This is why I film. And I love doing it. It's a passion of mine, and I've been doing it for, I've probably been doing it for 5 or 6 years now, and I really have. I started off with an old Kodak camera that couldn't even zoom in, and I was trying to videotape, and the video quality sucked. But now, you know, us getting older, you get more experienced at it, and this is what I love doing. And from now on, and from the years past, I told myself I'm going to do this every single year. And I hope you guys stick around and keep on watching this. I'm a nerd at this, okay? You don't have to tell me. I know I'm a nerd at this when it comes to this video and stuff. But you know what? I love it. And when we're 40 years down the road, 30, 40 years down the road, we're going to look back at this. And, you know, my kids, my brother's kids, my sister's kids, and, you know, my dad and his brothers, they're going to look at this and be like, holy cow, look at us. Look at us. Man, those were the days, and that's what we're going to be saying. And who knows what we're going to be in 30 or 40 years, but these are always going to be here. These videos are always going to be here, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. After this season, now that it's 2018, February, March, it's the breeding season for coyotes, and that's what we usually focus on after deer season is over. We try to focus on getting these coyotes out of here so this deer population can kind of keep a steady pace, and so this population can grow just a little bit more. So you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you guys next year in the 2018 and 2019 videos. So you guys, God bless and take care.